Make some noise for Paul Cyphers, everybody. 60 seconds.
I like to take Adderall, but I don't have health care, so I have to buy it off of drug dealers. I got some a few weeks ago. I brought it home. I was like, damn, this is some good shit. And then 3 days later, I was like, damn, this is some crystal meth. That's what this is. This has been the worst year of my life. I'm glad it's ending. It started off pretty rough. Last year on New Year's Eve, I got hit by the same drunk driver 2 times. I was sitting in the passenger seat, and my dad punched me in both of my eyes. So that's what I get for trying to kiss him when the ball dropped. You know what I mean? I'm kind of tired. This morning, I saved a woman from a train. I pushed her out of the way and let all those guys fuck me instead. So.
How long you been doing stand-up?
5 or 6 years now.
All of it in Austin?
No, I moved here 3 years ago from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Paul, tell us something interesting about your childhood.
My brothers played football for a long time, and I just cried so many times my family told me I shouldn't go back anymore. So.
Do you cry now?
Well, my girlfriend just moved all of our stuff out of her apartment and left me a week ago, so I've been crying.
I guess you didn't pull her chair out enough.
Do you think you could cry for us if we helped?
Was there a song in particular that she loved or that she would play a lot?
Everlong by Foo Fighters. That would make me...
What are your thoughts when you think about Everlong from the Foo Fighters? What does it remind you of? A time with her?
No, they're not just the lyrics of the song, you know. They're just it's just a sad song in general, I guess.
Can we get a spotlight on Paul?
I'll play it too if you want.
Keep fucking playing it, don't stop. Now let's go through. Just look out there. Look at the big camera. Wait, are you trying to sing? Is that
No, I mean I can try. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, go sing.
I've waited here for you.
She might see this.
Everlong.
This could win her back.
Tonight.
Come on, you got this, Paul.
I'll throw myself into out of her head, out of her head she sang.
You packed your bags, but I'm in love with you.
And I wonder.
Stop. No. Anthony Papali, everybody.
And I'm trying to learn about Texans. And what I've learned about Texans is you guys like your guns, your hunting, your fishing, just terminating everything out here, really, you know? Except pregnancies. You guys are like, no, sir, those aren't in season. You know? No, sir. I don't know how I feel about abortion, though, you know? Like, on one hand, I think it's a woman's right to choose, right? But sometimes, you know, you see a little kid and you're like, oh, look at that guy. He didn't get aborted, you know? But then you remember he goes to school in America, so you're like, oh, he's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of time to be aborted. Thank you.
You've been on this show before, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And remind us, what are you again? What's your ethnicity? What are you saying?
100% Italian. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Always.
Seriously, though.
I'm an Indian guy. I just got out of the military, and so I'm kind of figuring out what to do.
What'd you do in the military?
I was in the Coast Guard, worked on ships.
What'd you do on the ships?
Just like navigation stuff, worked in public affairs. I gotta be honest, last time I was on here, I said I was in the military, but I didn't say that I did get kicked out of the military. I got kicked out.
You got kicked out?
I got kicked out, yeah.
Wow. The rare Indian misbehavior. An anomaly
I'm trying to change the image of Indians. We're bad boys. We're
what
bad
exactly does an Indian do to get kicked out of the military?
I had a puff of marijuana. Yeah.
You had a puff of marijuana?
I had a little bit of marijuana.
More than a puff?
More than a puff.
What do your parents do for work?
My dad does like education consulting, and my mom doesn't do anything.
The way you said education, I could hear you're Indian for the first time.
Oh, you want
throughout
me
your-
to
Did you
turn
guys
it up a
notice that?
notch? You want me to?
Yes,
You guys
I
are so
do,
fucking
actually.
racist. I knew it was gonna get a laugh if I did that. It was
Of course,
fucking-
yeah, it's funny.
You
So
buried
fucking-
the lead, my friend.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh, my dad, he works in education. That's what I heard. That's what it sounded like. It was a real switch.
Abortion sounds funnier with that accent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they got an abortion.
Like want to. Yeah. It's pretty good, yeah.
Right? See, it's good. What's the most Indian thing about your Indian father? Does he do
know,
something
dude.
super Indian?
I don't know. My dad came here when he was like 18 and became
You
very
ever walk in and he's
mechanized.
like floating in the living room on
That'd
a
be
carpet,
crazy.
like meditating or something? You're like, Dad, how do you do that?
That'd be sick.
One day you will have these powers.
That's great.
Watch, it's gonna be like, I'm not gonna know. It's gonna be Indian Heritage Month or something like that. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
I got
So you got
fucking
kicked out of the Coast Guard, but was it
Yeah.
just for weed or did you
just weed, honestly.
steal
Yeah.
a missile?
I'm a good guy.
Right.
I love America.
Okay, you're starting to sound like a terrorist. Very good. All right, Michael White, everybody. Michael White.
I live 2 hours away from Mexico, so my white privilege doesn't activate until I enter Hayes County. And there's not a lot of black people in my city for the police to harass, so I'm like the substitute teacher. I lived in the streets for 5 years because my stepdad didn't like me. Wigger oppression is real. I got my first car when I was 21. So after sleeping at bus stops and couch hopping in the projects for 4 years, I was able to live in my car until I got my own apartment. When I didn't have a car or when my car isn't working, I run errands on foot. If I walk far enough, CCPD will run up, illegally search me and check me for warrants, and they always say, it's because you match a description. So if you ever see anyone who still wears tall tees with a do-rag on top of his hat, call Crime Stoppers. They've been looking for that dude since I was 16 years old.
Hell yeah, this is like your 8 Mile right now, dude. So let's just jump right into it. What the fuck? I have so much, by the way. I literally am so excited about this. I don't even know where to begin. Like, do you know what you're dressed like right now?
Oh yeah, laundry day. I had to wear your mama muscle shirt. Strong ass bitch.
I love you. Have you done stand-up comedy before?
I've been a performer since I was 13 as a musician and a battle rapper, but I've always been funny in my raps.
So how often have you tried stand-up then?
I just started like a year and a half ago. That's when I started doing it.
And you're doing a lot of it in Corpus Christi.
Yeah, and I upload it to my TikTok and shit. I'm one of those type of comedians. I don't go to open mics and repeat the same shit every week. I record it, upload it, and then I come up with a new one, upload it. You know,
You just have a ton of really bad shit. You
If you-
have a ton of shitty
So this
content.
was
If
new?
you-
Now, is this your look, if I could ask? Is this kind of your style?
I
Or
mean,
is this just for tonight?
look around. Does anybody else look like me?
No, it is a completely
Okay, this is my
original
style. Yeah, I claim it.
Yeah.
So Drake can't steal this shit.
You think Drake has been stealing some of your swagger or style?
Oh man, he put hair clips on his head. Man, I used to put hair clips on my fucking hair. Now I can't do it no more.
You can't, because Drake did it.
Yeah.
Say you swallow a lot of pride, right? You swallow a lot of pride. You swallow pride?
Oh shit! The manic episode is beginning right in front of us. This is crazy. What do you do for work?
All right, so I'm one of the most known artists in my city. So I used my rap fame to start a spaghetti delivering service out of my kitchen. My ex-girlfriend from Italy taught me how to make the best spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? She taught
That's
me how
his
to make the
opener.
best.
He needs that to be the opener.
Like a delivery app?
I'm the spaghetti plug in my set. Nah, Facebook is the app.
When you need some money, are you joking or are you serious? You make a bunch of spaghetti and people pay you for it around Corpus Christi.
Yeah. Hey man, we love
I almost
food.
made it through that whole thing without
We love
laughing.
food in Corpus.
Gives him a CD and a bowl of spaghetti
We love food in Corpus.
out of his trunk that he sleeps
So
in.
you know how easy it is to sell food in Corpus? Everybody sells food.
Tell us about it. How much spaghetti are we talking about? You sell it in what kind of containers are you putting?
My quota is 14 plates in a night.
So how do you?
Which is $10 a plate, $5 a gas.
Well, stick with me over here, Michael. Over here, Michael. Michael, over here. Stick with me here, okay? What do you put the spaghetti on when you deliver it to people? Is it a plate with tin foil? Is it a Gladlock container?
To-go boxes.
Oh, like styrofoam folding to-go boxes.
Yeah.
So you invested in the styrofoam boxes.
Yeah.
So most you do is 14, or the minimum you do is 14?
I do about 14. That's what I do.
But you could do more.
It's kind of
know
like
the word.
You know, because my re-up costs like $55.
It's like one of my favorite interviews ever
it's like,
for some reason.
You making more money than selling a 50-pack of Coke. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, hold on. This was my next question. How much are you selling each container of spaghetti for?
it's $10 each, and then $5 for the gas fee.
So you make $140 a night working very hard, making and delivering this spaghetti. And meanwhile, you were talking about it like you're cooking Coke, like you're Scarface. Like, I'm out here making all the money.
The re-up is $55, so the rest is profit.
That's not Amore by Dean Martin. Welcome. Hey, come on in. It's Michael White's. Who wants some fucking spaghetti? Come on. He's one of the nicest guys. He'd give you the wife beater off his head. Can you give us an example of how you make it?
Well, my ex from Italy, she taught me how to make it.
I know, but what do you remember?
Man, I'm not finna tell the whole world my recipe.
Leave a couple key ingredients out. Give us the backbone of your sauce.
I don't know how to do that without snitching on myself. That's like...
Come on, dude. It's fucking tomato sauce. Go ahead. Give us a little. Just start rattling off your quantities.
Well, I mean, I use...
No one's here to steal your spaghetti recipe.
I mean, well, the basics is tomato sauce, hamburger meat.
Hold on. Hamburger.
And then the rest is me making it live.
When the sky just like
I'm gonna fucking die.
Hey,
dude.
wait. Why'd
So
your
basically,
your
tomato
ex
sauce
leave you?
and
Why would she leave you? Why would your fucking ex leave a guy who's making spaghetti?
Man, no, I left.
Is she a waitress?
No, I left her, man. She was crazy.
Fuck. Yeah, man.
I got 2 scars on my face because of her. Yeah.
What did she do? She forked you?
Man,
Making spaghetti?
You know how women are, man. They don't know how to lose a conversation.
What'd she do to your face?
Man, she would, whenever we be talking, and if I happen to be winning, just nails come out of nowhere.
But I do want to hear some of this rapping before you leave. What kind of...
All right, getting ready to hit the club with my partner so they can get their drink on. And I'm the designated driver, so I got to get my thing on. I ain't even tripping, though. I don't even be drinking, bro. I just love spitting flows, making money and hitting. I'm a sober motherfucker, but I be acting like I'm on it. Got my ADHD on full speed, supersonic. Hand me an unsweet tea so I can add my own sugar. Go live in the paint, bouncing off the wall like a Ruger. Full of ricochet like PMC. Hold up, man. Now everybody in the club thinking I'm on EXO. But it's just me, I'm from the street. I'm naturally ghetto. Or maybe come mama had me taking Ritalin since I was 5. Till I was old enough to not take it no more. Now I'm allowed to be 5. Now I'm allowed to go live and live in my childhood one more time. Like, wait, I'm gonna put it down like a millionaire. Like Slim Thug. I don't smoke a drink, but I don't be not compete with it, dude. I'm just saying, wee.
Wow. That was actually fucking pretty goddamn interesting.
But I want to be a stand-up comedian, so...
No, it's not gonna work out, buddy, but... We have very low standards here on Kill Tony.
That turned around, man. That turned around.
Literally, the people that walk the line of absolute... Anything can happen.
But the recipe, not bad. It's simple.
So it's basically sauce, hamburger meat, and magic. Cam Patterson, everybody. Chen, everybody.
The one gift that always irked me was something like the gift of life, because the person who mentions it usually follows it up with like what you owe them. Like, you know, when you go to church, they talk about the gift of life. When you go visit your mom, she's like, I gave you the gift of life, so you owe me. But the thing with these kind of gifts is like I didn't ask for it. I'm just given it, and by the time I'm already here, it's already too late. So I don't know. And
You are a. Are you an Asian woman? What's going on here exactly? I don't know exactly. I don't know what they are right now. Are you okay? Is this your 1st time doing stand-up?
no, I actually.
okay.
Well, first time doing stand up, but this is not my first mic.
Right.
Yes, and about the previous question, I'm actually trans, but the thing is, I'm not like one of those that force people to call me like pronouns because I think that's just wrong.
Which direction are you going in, trans? I don't even know where you started and where you're going. I don't know if that's a rude question. Quite honestly, this is Kill Tony, and I can say whatever I want, so I have no regrets here. But I'm really, I really have no. It could go either way right now.
The pronoun now would be a crapshoot, right?
Well, I'm actually going from male to female.
Okay, male to female, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. It's stunning. No, it's great.
Oh, you're very pretty.
It is. It's amazing.
Well, you're on the
Absolutely.
right track.
Red Band is 2 shots of tequila away from fucking the shit out.
I mean, the beer goggles are really helping around this scene, actually.
I love it. So, Chen, that's great. This is all good to find out. I love it. So, when did you realize that you were a woman or feel like you were a woman? When did that start? How old are you?
Right now, I'm 32, actually.
32. So, when does it start for you?
I'm okay with being a boy, but don't want to be a man. And
You're okay with being a boy, but you don't want to be a man.
yes,
Right.
and-
Are you sure you're on the right track?
well, and also I don't have the desire to dominate things either. In
Right.
fact, I'm actually submissive, but that's another topic.
Ooh, Red Band. Look how excited Red Band is. Submissive.
and well, and I also like cute and soft things.
You like what?
I like cute and soft things too. So
Okay.
I'm right here.
Hell yeah. And I think we're all about as soft as it gets right now.
And personally, you're close enough.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me.
So what are we at here? You thinking about turning your egg roll into a rice bowl? What's going on here? What are we talking about? Let's get into
Well, look. The first time I came to Kill Tony was when I was September 4th, actually,
this year.
of this year. Yes.
You were on the show.
No, I was in the.
Oh, I was gonna say your transition's going really well because I do not remember you at all. September 4th, you were in the audience.
Yes, and it captivated me, and I'm here for the violence. So don't go easy on me.
Okay. Okay. Now you're wearing a Dungeons and Dragons hoodie. So let's just jump right into that. Are you a pro player?
Actually, no. No.
Someone's very upset about that. They had very high expectations for your Dungeons and Dragons.
However, I do play Dungeons and Dragons online, and I also play the Baldur's
You
Gate.
also play a little Dungeons and Fagons. You know what I'm saying? Do you also play Magic the Gathering?
Actually, that one I do play.
Yes. Wow. We are shocked. Wow. I do believe the crowd goes wild in absolute shock and horror. Nobody saw it coming. You do? Actually, Tony, I do. I love the dramatic pause there. Wow. Tell us more. Rattle off some more nerd things about you. It's very interesting.
Well, I play World of Warcraft with my friends.
Oh my God. Hit it again.
all right.
Hit it again. Hit it again. All right. Tell us something else. Play most games in expert mode?
No.
Oh, well, actually, I am surprised at that one.
Because
So tell us more about this transitioning adventure. What are some things you do to be more, if you're becoming more ladylike, or some goals for you, or whatever? Are you basically just saying anyone can fuck you at any time in your asshole?
well, I am bi, so but
How often do you hook up with women? And when you do you consider that like a lesbian relationship? Do you have them like eat out where your balls are? I don't know. These are questions.
Leg-
Welcome to Texas. This is figuring out trans in Texas. So Tony, trans Texas Tony, Triple T.
So, actually, I only been with one woman before.
One women. I like how you use plural there. I don't believe you. I've only been with one woman. Did it identify as multiple women?
No, she was an exchange student.
Oh,
And then
look
she
at
got
you.
her
You really
citizen-
are goddamn American. Look at that, just pounding out an exchange student.
She got her citizenship, and I guess I wasn't as successful as she wanted, so it didn't work out.
That makes sense. So you put your wiener in her pee-pee hole?
No, she's a girl.
Right, but I'm saying you put your penis in her vagina?
Used to, yeah.
Right.
I've already forgotten what direction you're going in.
Right.
Which way's the
You
transition?
used to, but now you don't. Why don't you? You can't.
I don't think having sex with your ex-wife's vagina is part of the alimony.
So it was your wife?
She was my wife at
This
one
is
point.
great. We're like we're figuring out a riddle while doing an interview at the same time. Well, Tony, the reason why I don't put the penis in the vagina is because it's my ex-wife. Oh, look who's back! Famous homophobe, D Madness.
Just
ladies
in
and
time.
gentlemen. Just in time for your worst nightmare, D. We've been missing you. We've been missing your scoffs and earplugs for minutes over here. You're gonna love this one, D. Well, let's just say we got a she madness trying to turn into a he madness or some shit like that.
The other way, but yes.
Have you practiced your woman voice yet?
I actually looked into it today. But
Let's hear. How many of you want to hear a little bit of? All right, here she is, Chen. Everybody. Oh, so hard to be woman. I'm more American and I am Asian. I was doing laundry the other day and I'm like, oh, this is so much fun because I'm a lady. I love being lady. I'm gonna cook spaghetti better than the other guy. I sell lo mein noodle out of my pants.
Let's hear it though. Let's hear what you think.
Come on, let's just try a little bit.
I can do it.
it doesn't work because it only works.
I was born in the dark. I am a woman. Ladylike. I'm a druid.
No, Tony.
I'm trying to.
But what else? What else is happening? What are some things you do? Or you like? Do you like overly? You like get dressed up as a woman? You have like dresses and stuff.
Not publicly because I don't want to make people uncomfortable.
You don't want to make people
like
uncomfortable.
I'm like a really considerate.
Yeah,
like,
but you're really
trans person.
pretty. You have a.
Let me ask you this. Hold on a second, because you just said something really interesting. You just said you're a considerate trans.
Yes.
Right? So are you saying that other trans people are inconsiderate for for being so blatant and overly annoying about their stance on everything? You think that they're being inconsiderate? You, with your powerful voice in the absolute field?
Well, the way I see it is that until I become passable, I'm not gonna push myself on people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you think so many other unpassable people try? I'm here. This is the interview. Idiot meets trans person live.
Well,
Egg roll into a rice bowl? No.
it's something like this. It's actually really hard to be a guy if you think about it because
I've been saying that my whole life. I've been really struggling with it.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
because so I know it was hard to be a guy, but I didn't have the words for it until I saw this channel called Ho Math on YouTube. It's actually pretty good.
Okay,
I know
tell
it.
us more.
Go on.
Ho math?
Ho Math, yes, it's good stuff. And he mentioned that so for when and this is almost too simple, but for guys value looks, value like personality, and then maybe share some hobbies, right? But for women, when they look at guys, your ability to provide goes on the nice value, but your ability to be mean but also be dominating goes on the bad boy scale. So for a man to be desirable, they both have to have the ability to provide, but they also have to have the ability to dominate and also make her feel, I guess, wanted, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost said dude, but I stopped myself. I got so ADHD during your explanation of that I literally started thinking about the song ADHD from the guy that makes spaghetti out of his, what he called industrial size apartment, which I'm pretty sure is a fucking janitor's closet. Bill Rhodes, everybody.
I am actually a teacher, which is kind of fucked up because as a college student, I was absolutely horrible. If you pull up my high school transcripts, you can see that this young lady right here is not the only one with 34 C's in this room. Before I became a teacher, I worked in the prison system for a long time. I was a riot team commander, a captain, and I felt like I needed something more like dangerous, something more exciting in my life. So I started teaching middle school. The more I worked with inmates and students, I realized there's a lot of parallels, right? So constantly I heard just constantly bitching about like the cafeteria food, how horrible it was.
So you're really a middle school teacher?
Unfortunately, yes.
Fuck yeah. Are you one of like those like, what's that show? Like Scared to Death or something like that? Like,
Scared Straight.
Yeah, Scared Straight. Get your fucking shit together.
Constantly.
What?
Constantly.
Okay. I love it. Where are you doing this middle school teaching at?
In a little big town called Hutto, Texas. I'll probably get fired for saying that. Thank you.
Go Hippos.
There you go.
where I live.
You know hippos,
You
right?
guys are the hippos?
Yeah.
That's
How the
correct.
fuck did you know that?
That's where I live.
oh.
For real.
Yeah, like I literally,
live-
I live more in
you-
Hutto
Red Dad
than
also has
You live-
34 C's.
You live in the home of the hippos?
Yeah.
You're a hippo that has
Yes.
a home in the home of the hippos?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Don't tell anybody I was here, please.
I mean, it's on the internet.
I love it. Okay, Bill Rhodes, how long have you been attempting stand-up comedy?
About 2.5 months.
And can I say one thing,
Yeah,
Tony,
absolutely.
man? Parallel. It's one word, right? Are you an English teacher?
I am a history teacher.
Okay.
Right.
I'm just letting you know, parallel.
Let me tell you where the history of the word parallel comes from. You said a parallel.
Correct?
Incorrect.
Say it again.
Parallel.
Parallel.
Parallel. I'm not a math teacher.
It's not. Wouldn't be math either. We're going down a lonely road here. I'm not a gym teacher, Tony. I love it.
I feel like most of your students will end up in prison.
And I would be the
So
first
it's a
person
full
to send them
circle.
money for ramen noodles.
All
I love
right.
my kids.
Okay, hold on here, Bill. Let's slow it down. What is your secret double life? Because there's definitely something going on. You have like a leather mask that you wear on weekends or
I'm
something
boring
like that?
as shit. I'm boring. I have 3 kids that I had custody of for most of my life, and
then what happened?
recently remarried.
Hold on. Let's just slow it down. You said that you have 3 kids who you had custody of most of your life. You still have custody of them?
I do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mom had like the internet and did other things.
What do you mean?
She left.
And what did she do?
Left me with 3 kids. I don't care.
Right. You didn't follow up at all?
No, my kids are with me.
Right. Do you know where she is?
She is, I don't know, wherever some guy on the internet was from.
Right. How do you know she left you for some guy on the internet? She told you that?
Kind of.
Right. Tell us more.
When I worked at a prison, I worked long nights all the time, and I came home, and one day she just decided she didn't want to be there anymore. So,
Did she leave a letter or something?
no, she was there.
She told you in person.
Yeah, she was like, I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball.
She said that?
Yeah, for real.
Were you already a middle school teacher when she said that?
I was a high school teacher at that time.
So how old are your kids?
My youngest is 15. My boys are, it's my daughter, fucking have one, that's it. And my boys are 19 and 20.
Wow, 19 and 20. Are they built like accountant beefcakes as well?
My younger son he looks like he didn't have a mom, like he fell right out of my ass.
Oh. Okay.
He looks like he didn't have a mom, you said?
Yeah, for real.
He didn't.
There you go.
She left pretty quick.
How did you overcompensate for them not having a mom? Did you do some like Mrs. Doubtfire shit at all?
I bought a Jeep Wrangler.
Okay.
No, I used to take my daughter to get like pedicures, manicures, stuff like that, and just
You're a good daddy.
Stepped up. Look at that. He stepped up. That lady said.
Was that Chen? Is Chen sitting back out there?
It's Chet. Yeah, well, I'd be concerned because if Chet's doing his woman's voice, you know what that means. What's your love life like now? Or what are you into?
I'm coming up on my 4th year of marriage.
Oh,
So,
congratulations! You found a second wife.
I did. And my wife, she had never been married, no kids. So, like, my daughter finally has somebody to not hate in the house.
Interesting.
Do you keep your new wife off the internet?
Craziest thing you've seen happen as a middle school teacher? Wildest thing that surprised you that you've seen these rabble-rousing kids nowadays up to in the classroom?
I had a kid for an entire year fake that he had Tourette syndrome. And he would like yell shit out.
Genius! That's gonna be the fucking smartest kid you ever taught.
And so I have
Oh
Tourette,
yeah, that's genius.
I have Tourette syndrome. Like I used to have like the little twitches and stuff. So like I fell in love with this kid. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm gonna
oh my
be,
God!
Yeah,
Hold on,
not like
stop.
that.
Slow
not like
down.
that.
What are his tics?
So his tics are like, boy, Ann sure has some big titties.
And
Stuff like
these
that.
are people in the classroom.
I have that tick.
In the classroom.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, he's a genius. Are you
For
aware
real.
that he's a genius?
I didn't know until after spring
Oh,
break
that
when
is
I
the
called his
smartest
mom, and she was
fucking
like,
prank.
"What Tourette syndrome?"
He would just say things that he wanted to say.
Yeah, and he pretended like it was a medical condition.
And not only did he not get in trouble, but you're like, it's okay. You're all good, buddy. It's okay, Billy.
I'm the dumbass that didn't call mom.
Oh my God. Was he doing it? Did you end up talking with teachers about it, or were you too embarrassed? Were you the only one that fell for it?
I was his advocate. I was like, I have Tourette syndrome too, guys. You have to give him a chance. And he was like, let me suck on them titties. That's awesome.
Oh,
Was that you or
my
the student
God.
saying that?
I'm honestly jealous of this kid that I didn't think of that when I was in middle school.
I tried to get him moved to honors.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm serious. That's a
Smart as
fucking
shit.
sign of intelligence.
How were the titties, though? Be honest.
You're like, okay, suck
They
on
were
the
7th grade.
titties.
I'm not allowed to say.
Right. All right.
Tell me after.
Southwest Airlines is giving free extra seats to fat people who can't fit in a regular seat. If you're so morbidly obese that your fat ass can't fit in a Seagull airline seat, you don't need to be getting on an airplane. You need to be getting on a Stairmaster. With your fat ass. But seriously, you don't need to be getting on an airplane. I'm sure there's a cheesecake factory within driving distance of your house, fat ass. Apparently, Matthew Perry died because he ate too much ketamine. Shit, I ain't ever gonna eat another carrot again. Last week in Ukraine, a man walked into a meeting room with 100 people, pulled the pin on 3 grenades, and rolled them into the crowd, killing everyone. Only person I've seen bomb worse than that is Red Band during his stand-up. He killed 100 people, dumbass! That's a bunch!
The extra seats on an airplane Stairmaster.
That's what messed. Honestly, if you're fat, though, don't get on the Stairmaster. That's what destroyed my sciatic nerve.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's why I had to stop working out. I haven't worked out in probably 8 months. I'm starting to get numb in my arm. Who was laughing at that? Yeah, no, it's been 8 months. I need to... Good job, dumbass. But I need to start working out again.
Did somebody tell you that not working out would help you with your sciatic nerve?
No, it just was hurting so bad. I mean, I have to sleep on my stomach at night. If I sleep on my back, which my sciatic nerve was hurting, it gives me sleep paralysis. I have to sleep on my tummy at night. I'm laying on my back and I just kind of wake up and something is wrong because I cannot move anything. And I'm just opening up my eyes and I just see this like thing in front of me.
Can you
and
describe the thing?
I can't even really describe what it is. It's literally just a shadow figure. Oh, great job, dumbass. I'm having the fucking set of my life up here right now, man! Holy shit! What I was just saying was about to really take off, dumbass. That's all your fault.
Oh, he's pointing at the lady next to him. The guy, wow, they're all throwing that poor lady under the bus. Good night, everybody!